Hello, this is Liz, and this is my Let's Play of Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect 1, of course. We've just done Eden Prime. And I know my microphone was up pretty high last time, so I've put it down a bit, and hopefully the game won't drown me out. So we've just had our chat with Chakwas, and I might as well talk to our friends Caden and Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Oh yes, of course. I'm a war hero. Okay, how are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
She did help.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Why was she worried about being assigned to the Normandy, I wonder? Well, it is good to have her. I'm going to keep on her sweet side.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
2 Paragon points. Okay, Doc, do you have anything else to say?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Yeah, let's hear about her.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
And I don't think she has any regrets, but we'll ask her.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How about, does she know Captain Anderson well?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
That is a pretty good commendation from your doctor. How about Caden here? She's going to tell us about his implants. He's a biotic. And biotics function for a few ways, but one of the ways they enhance their powers is with a implant.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
The L2 is the type of implant.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
And what are they?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Right?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
And here's Caden, the guy who has headaches.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
And he doesn't have anything to say, which is fine. Back here is the life pods. Well, not the escape pods. They're in a different area. I think this is where you go into cold storage, but there's nobody in there now. And they never are. It's really weird. I don't know why they've even got them here. There's probably a reason. I'll try to keep my eyes open and see what the reason is. Most of the rooms are blocked. This one is not. Here's Captain Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
This is the captain's quarters. And they're very underutilized on the ship. Let's go down. There's a lot of lifts in Mass Effect. The reason why is because they were used as loading screens. In the Normandy's vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to reassign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased from the requisition officer. And he is over here. Fantastic.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
It is a bit weird that you have to pay for your own equipment.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
But it is a video game. Let's see.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Right now, we cannot afford a single thing that he's got, but he's got lovely armor, different types of guns, metagel upgrade, which is only 196, and a grenade upgrade, so might as well purchase it. We might as well sell some of these weapons. Sell? Can I not sell the sniper rifle? I'm not no. Okay. Alright. Avenger here. Let's sell this. Can we not sell it? Ah, okay. I don't know what went wrong with her. Let's sell the Onyx. And I don't think these pistols were any good either. I usually go ahead and sell the lower quality ones. See this sniper rifle here? So we're gonna sell the other sniper rifles. And just to keep my inventory a bit less cluttered, because it does get cluttered. You get plenty of equipment in this game. Okay, we can look at Caden and Ashley's lockers here, but I'm not gonna bother at the moment. And you know, I never have looked through the ship at this point. You go through here, and here's the engine. Get some codex entries of it. Might look at the codex entries just briefly, but I'm not going to read them verbatim.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Everybody cares about Jenkins, and he was just a red shirt. And here we go again. We don't even have any companions to make this more interesting. Not too keen on his face. The cheekbones are too far in, and they didn't look that way in the character creator. It looked just fine. So, rather obnoxious. Okay. And through here is the comlink. I'm going to examine it real quick. I am going to take my time in this game. I'm not going to read everything, but I will take my time and look for all the items that I want, because I enjoy that. Oh, unless he's going to say, too bad about Jenkins.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard
Yeah.
enough on the crew.
Nobody cares about Jenkins. Yeah, that goes downstairs. Okay. The newer Normandys have different things in them, obviously. And here's Joker. Okay, so should be able to, you can see the stars outside, which is just, I love the Normandy so much. I want my own starship.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
size of that ship?
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
So he was talking to the council. The council are three people. One's an Asari, one's a Turian, one's a Solarian. And he was confronting them about not handling anything about the attack on Eden Prime. And they said, it's humanity's fault because you built it there. And this early in the game, of course they're saying that because they're setting the stage for what the council does during the game. But I always thought that if one of their colonies would attack, they would come down on that. They would send ships. They would look at the issue. They try to figure out the problem. And so I don't think it's very realistic that they would do that, but it's possible, I suppose. Saren is dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
And I don't disagree with her. I did notice the codpiece. Mass Effect armor is mostly cool. I mean, look at Ashley's, very neat. But the codpiece, I can't help but think that would poke you in the leg every time you sat down. Alright. Easy decryption. Try for actually easy decryption. Here we go. We need to go to the Argus Row cluster. She has concerns about the Hydra system, was recalled before her team could investigate. Unusual energy readings in Argus Row. This is only the second time I've played the Legendary Edition. hardly hear them.
All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
So the Zelton here, Zelton, that's his name, in Elcor, he's had a problem with the Asari consort.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Tell me the problem.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
I know where she is.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human. Good day. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
He's going to tell me about his speech. We don't really need to know that. Because, in a nutshell, they don't have very good speech, expressive speech. So they can't really tell you how their emotions are in their speech. So they have to tell you their emotions at the beginning. Everybody who plays Mass Effect adores that. And I love it too. It's brilliant. Tell me about the Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about your history.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Tell me a bit about your culture.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
How about this ambassador?
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I'd go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Let's talk to Din Korlak. Remember that name.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Alright. Okay, so let's hear about the Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Let's hear about your history.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
They have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Let's talk about the embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Why are you so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
And Ambassador?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Okay, talk about the Council admittance.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
But we haven't joined the Council yet.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
There's some good backstory for you. Okay.
Allow me to be your guide.
So I absolutely love this Central Presidium ring. We're standing on the exterior of it. You can see it curves away from us. And it rotates to give us gravity. It's very, very, very super neat. First time I saw it, I was amazed. The first shot you get when you go through the nebula to get to it and the dust clears and you see the Citadel is an amazing shot. But everybody runs up to look at it.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Everybody runs up to look at it, and that, I would say, is pretty unrealistic.
Delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Thank you. Elcor is so polite. Because nobody's gonna let the majority of your crew rush up to the bridge. Alright. I'm gonna go around Executor Paladin because I want to get over here. And then I'm gonna talk to him. Diplomatic advisory warning. Fellow message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us. Fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our new world. Okay, in the Hawking Eta cluster, they are building an army of biotics, apparently. So we've got to go to the Hawking Eta cluster.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Who are you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
What is CSEC?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
How about the Spectres? Tell me about the Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What, you don't like them? He doesn't like them because they're not subject to the rule of law.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
It isn't naive, so I'm not going to say that.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Fine.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
We're going to go to CSEC in a minute, but I just went to look at the bar.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
There's a lot of humans around.
The consort. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Tell me about the consort.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
I already know where she is, but I'll ask.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
No, I'm gonna go.
Goodbye.
I know where things are.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Oh, that's Executor Palin, so don't really need to talk to him. This lady just tells me what's going on. This lady just tells me what's around, and I've already been here, so I don't really need it. So I'm gonna go across the way to the consort's office and talk to her. It's a little bit of a walk. Wait, I've done the wrong thing. I need to go up. It's a little bit of a walk, and the next games kind of take away this walk, which I kind of find kind of sad, but also I can totally see why they did it. It is a lot of walking. It's pretty empty. It's more realistic, though. And it's gorgeous. The designers did such a good, beautiful job on this. Okay.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not like Keepers offer an explanation for what they're doing.
Yet, everyone just lets them go on doing whatever it is they do.
What choice do we have? If you try to stop them, they just shut down and another one replaces it.
Just strange that we know so little about them.
Not to mention frustrating.
And if you don't know already, this is a keeper, and they're talking about the keepers.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Like I said, this is only the second time I've played through the Legendary Edition. One of the things that they have done, which I don't know if was in the original game, but they've made the inside of people's lips very white. And she looks like she's got toothpaste in her mouth when she talks. Alright.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Really? 3 months?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
Nope.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
So, the consort is such a weird character. BioWare likes to put in, how to call it? They like to put in whorehouses, and this is just another whorehouse in one of their games. And this character seems like she should be quite important, but she never is very important to the plot.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
Who are you?
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about it.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What went wrong?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Okay.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
That look she gives him. That
Now
look
I must
she
ask
gives
you
him.
to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
It's just so like, yeah, you heard that. I said it. It's so silly. I can't imagine anyone caring about that. but I guess there's a reason why I don't go to whorehouses. Anyway. Let's mosey along to the financial district. I think I can come across it this way. Yet another keeper. And this is a Hanar.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Let's see it.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's look at standard items. We're going to get a license. And he's got some good stuff. Gonna sell. Okay, so sell. Let's go sell. And then I think I'll keep some of these back. Okay. So these are, they call them jellyfish. I'm sure anybody watching this probably knows that, but apparently they swim around in the seas of their home world in a wonderful way, but you never see them actually moving in Mass Effect. You just see them stood like this. It's a little bit unfortunate that you never get to visit their home world and see them swimming.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Have we met?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Well, tell us about yourself, Barla Vaughn.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Is what he does legal?
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
I don't buy it.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Basically, he's a financial advisor who hides the money if he needs to.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
Tell me about the Presidium.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Here he hints at the other species in the galaxy. You do see other species eventually. In the first game, you only see a few. BioWare puts in more over time. But you'll see people in the comments saying, "But where did the Batarians come from? Where did this come from? You know, when and why aren't they on a Citadel?" Well, it's because of this, basically. Okay, so let's tell me about the wards.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
The wards aren't slums. He makes it sound like they're slums, but they're not. They're just where everyone else lives who don't live on the Presidium Ring. This is Presidium Ring. A little bit further on is where I think we need to go. Maybe not? Yes, to Citadel Tower. Is this the wards or Citadel Tower? I think this is the wards. Yes, so we need to go a little bit further on.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
You can't even look at it. So, this is a biological race that keeps the entire Citadel working. They're kind of like the little workers. They've got little worker bags on them and everything. Quite rudimentary looking worker bags on them. And you're just supposed to ignore them. And they kind of ignore you as well. There's more to them, of course, but that's all I really want to say for now. And Caden just went,
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
He's talking about this statue right here that looks suspiciously like a Mass Effect. What are they called? Whatever they are. Suspiciously like it. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the Citadel. I don't want to do too much right at the beginning. I think I've swept up everything I can.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
So did you see Caden put his hand to his head because his head hurts because of his L2 implants? And here's where we meet our friend Garrus.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You don't like Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. He's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Garrus has found something on Saren, the evil guy who shot the other guy, and so he's trying to get some more info. And he knows that we have something on Saren, so that's why he's talked to us, I think. And why we'll see him later. Is there anyone else I can talk to? I don't think there is.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
So, the clothes they're wearing. Garrus, you saw, was in heavy armor. And sometimes you see him in this sort of outfit. It looks like it's kind of a boiled wool type of thing, like it would be really stiff and heavy and warm. And I have no idea. You never see them naked, so you don't know what they look like. But if you look at the Solarian's chest, it looks like it's convex. Concave, sorry, concave. Like they have, like their pectoral muscles are all like inverted or something. Very strange. It'd be neat to see them naked, I think. There's probably things you can see of fan art with them naked. I'm not gonna look. Blah.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
That's Kotaku. And let's talk to Captain Anderson. Captain Anderson is not the most attractive man in the world. They've tried their best with the Legendary edition, but he still kind of looks like somebody hit him in the face with a baseball bat a few times. Eh.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Let the beacon be destroyed? I don't think I exactly did that. And it wasn't him that destroyed the beacon, so that's kind of not fair. How'd you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
See, he hates it. Sounds like talking to your mom. See? Look what he's done. You'll pay. I like that. But I'm gonna go with the first one. Insults, typical.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
What the counselor said is true. It wasn't the purpose of the meeting about the Spectre thing, so she wasn't really protecting him by saying that. This is kind of a... Yeah, let's go with the last one.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
They really won't see the truth.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, the counselors are bags of dicks. And always are throughout.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
You know what Captain Anderson does have is a good nose. His nose is really good. The rest of his face, nah, not so much, but his nose is really good. The council won't help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I'll talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
No, no, no. He deserves better than that.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Do you have any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
So let's first ask about Saren.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
He is a monster.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
What does "so would I" mean? Let's not bother with that. Let's talk about the council.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
We're too independent.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Talk to me about Harkin.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why do they protect him?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Tell me about the Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
How are they organized?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
I'm not going to ask that. It is obviously legal. If one goes too far?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay. The Shadow Broker. Let's not spend too much time here. The Shadow Broker is, deals with information, basically. If you need some information, he's got it. Bar Levon, we've already met him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
If I feel the need, I can always go and talk to him again. I didn't get any Paragon points for that, which is upsetting. I think maybe I got... Oh well.
That guy's up to something.
What?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
What were you doing?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Okay, why are you lying to us?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I would like to help.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm with the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Got it.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
It gives you credits every time you do, so that's why I always do it. Also, I kind of like finding every one of the Keepers. I think there's 4 in the Citadel Tower. So there's one over here. Spotted him earlier. That's 2. I'm just gonna walk around and see if I can't spot another one up here. I don't think there is one, but just in case. No. So you can talk to your companions. You can see you got the little thing, but they don't say much.
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel. The pinnacle of galactic power. Kinda makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
Yep.
So, this is where the Council passes judgment on all us little folk, huh? Ever get the feeling ran over our heads, Commander?
No. Yes, of course we are. Oh my god, are we ever? We are the most over our heads that we could possibly be. Let's see if Kotaku will actually speak to us yet.
No, I just... Commander?
Not Kotaku, Kahoko. Kahoku. Cuckoo. That's 3 of them. He will speak to us eventually. I think you actually have to be a Spectre first.
This is the first time I've requested an audience.
I don't think there's 5 in the Citadel Tower. I think there's only 4. Do. Gotta keep your eye out for them because they hide.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
So here's 4. I have thought about whether Saren is doing the Council's dirty work, but he is not doing their dirty work for this particular thing. He is, he's going rogue. He's going rogue. Okay, so that's 4. Okay, I think that's all the keepers in the Citadel Tower, 4 of them. What was I saying? Oh god. Sometimes they talk to each other and
all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smart Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
fair enough. Politics suck. Okay. Let's go speak to Varlawan after we scan this keeper here.
Welcome to the Presidium. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Anybody hear that hum? Is that just me? Or is it you too, Caden? So I haven't really ever considered that he was actually doing their dirty work. I don't think he is. I think that all the work that he's doing with the Reapers is, first of all, I think he's in over his head. And second of all, it's not anything to do with the council. Let's speak to Varlawan.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I need your help.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Can we make a deal?
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
What a shock.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
Anything else?
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Why is he there?
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
Okay, let's look, because I did level up. I don't get any more charm. Oh, but I get 6 points, which I'm going to put in pistols. Unlocking shotguns. And then I'm gonna unlock barrier. Yeah, and I think I'll do more along these lines later. Kaden, you're doing more decryption work. I'm so sorry. And then I'll give you a point each in these. Ashley, you're getting more armor. And you're getting more assault rifle and assault training.
My pleasure, Commander.
I'm just gonna go scan the keeper in here real quick. So I think next we go to CSEC, I think. Because I know who is going to be there. So we'll meet him. And we will do a fast travel, but I think I just want to scan a couple of these keepers while I'm here. And get everybody on this side of the Presidium. If I can. So I think that was 4 more keepers. That means we should have 8 keepers. I don't think there's one in the consort's chambers, so we're just gonna go across the way. And fast travel. Well, can we fast travel to the wards? I don't know. I think we might have to walk to the wards. We'll see when we get to the fast travel location. Do. Fast travel. And wards locations. Oh, Presidium locations. Let's go to the wards access. And let's go down to the wards.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
And here we are, to Presidium. Okay.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
I don't think that actually goes anywhere. I don't remember there being another outcome to that. Easy money.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Ah, I completely missed that. I'm just like wool gathering here. What was that? Might as well get this guy here too. That was an almighty crash. I wonder what happened to the elevator. There's a scenic view. Shall we look? Ah. I've never thought this is very attractive. I'd rather see some green out there.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
He's right, Chief.
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
We have to work to measure up, I guess. I don't like any of these options. Big cloud, why keep humans out? Sounds too like we have a chip on our shoulder. We don't. Melting pot is inadequate. I mean, it's a descriptor and it makes sense.
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
What's not to like?
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough.
That's alright.
At ease, Lieutenant. Can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn straight you can't.
Ready to move out, sir.
Alright, so they're flirting already. I'm wondering, since we haven't even been here, can we go in here? Hi. Well, let me first check if there's an innkeeper around the corner. Yes, there is. Thought so. Alright, no. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. Ha. I know what she has to say.
Hello there, Commander. I'm Dr. Claude Michel. Is there something I can do for you?
Personal question. What do we want to grill her about?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Let's see their supplies.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
She has some really great upgrades for armor. See, it's got 2 health regeneration per second. That's really nice. We don't really have the money for that at the moment, but maybe later. Oh, I thought there was a box over here. Anyway, that was kind of anticlimactic. Let's see the nebula. See, the nebula is beautiful. Okay. I've always been a bit... So this is the wards. So we are actually on one of the arms right now, looking out. I think the Presidium ring is up there in the middle. But the perspective is weird, I think. So we don't want to go to Cora's Den just yet. We're going to go down to CSEC first. And keep an eye out for those bugs when we do. Pick up some codex. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Tell me about CSEC.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Okay, what about the Citadel?
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
Wicked. Totally wicked. How about the Spectres?
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Okay, how about Harkin?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
He is real busy. He's got to go to CSEC. And another extremely long corridor. They do away with these extremely long corridors. And the lifts.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Okay. Can't talk to him. And here is the hub. It's quite a nice little hub. Okay, Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
You can help me.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
How so?
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
Tell me about it.
What did he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Why?
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
I have to find her.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
What about the Shadow Broker?
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
We could use him.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Alright, we're gonna stick with Caden and Ashley for now. Just because I don't feel like we should do anything else. So we're gonna go back to the doctor. and pick up Garrus.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
So you saw Ashley like move her weight from one leg to the other there. They kind of animate the women to be a bit coquettish. And that was just an example. So let's pick up Garrus.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the ascension from the inside out.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch Ladanya. You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully, she'll never need to use it.
It is pretty big. I suppose it's here protecting the Citadel. I don't know why else it would be here. They don't really say, but you would think it would be out on assignment, like, trying to protect parts of the, Let me just check my weapons real quick. Alright. I want him to use his pistol, for God's sake. And then his armor. He hasn't picked up any better armor. Or biotic amp. Let's use his pistol. And we don't have a better pistol for Caden. And assault rifle. Banshee isn't any better. And that isn't any better. Okay, so we got the best that we can do at the moment.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Come on. Oh.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Bagged and tagged.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
It was a nice shot.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
We can protect you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up. Keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Just like Rex told us, Commander.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
We do need to find her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Why do you hate Saren, Garrus?
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Right, let's take Garrus, or not Rex and Garrus, because they both want to fight Fist. And then I'm gonna have to do some management. So, we need to unlock sniper rifles as soon as possible with Garrus. And then another point in sniper rifles. We'll give him some armor. And then for Urdnot Rex, assault rifles, combat armor is more important, I think. Because he should be our tank. Fitness increases his health, so we'll give him increased and a barrier and warp. We'll do the assault rifles later. It's not like they don't get talent points very quickly. So I saw that there was Turian armor here, but he can't wear it yet. He has... What was it that he had? Did he have shotguns? Oh god. What was it that he had? He's got assault rifles. And Urdnot Rex doesn't have anything. Oh dear. Well, he might not be very much help, but he'll be alright. Cares. Assault rifles. Let's give him some chemical rounds and a combat sensor. It's not going to do very much good, but maybe Urdnot Rex can just like hit them to death or something with the butt of his rifle. That would work. Okay. So let's do Cora's done really quick, and then I'm done recording for today.
Commander Shepard?
Let's talk to Emily Wong, and then
I'm Emily
do Cora's
Wong.
done.
I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Of course.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How investigations are linked?
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
What's your source of information?
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Okay.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Now they have said that the male shepherd, the person who speaks, who voices male shepherd, isn't as good as the female shepherd, and given that like wooden dialogue, I think he's better with the renegade option. It's a little bit more interesting, I suppose, for him to play that way. But it's like, oh, it sounds like it's for a good cause. I'm like, oh god, that's.
I don't think you buy this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help you.
What do you...
Can't help you.
It's very important. You gotta remember that guy.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Really?
Hello, Earth Clan.
Spot of shopping before I go to Corstead.
Will you be needing supplies?
Yes.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Let's get a license. Sell all junk? We don't have any. There's some good stuff here. Cipher tool, probably better than what I've got. Anyway. Now.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
See, he's got my hairstyle. He's got my hairstyle. He's got my nose. Oh my god, I am Conrad Werner.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Sure.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
No problem.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
I have yet to finish that guy's quest. I need to finish that guy's quest. I love that guy. He is so interesting. Alright, let's keep going. He looked like he had somewhere to go. Places to be. Hi, Morlin.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Show me what you got.
You will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Few standard items. Let's get the license. I'm running out of money. Oh, for God's sake, I need to stop using E. Let's holster my weapon real quick. But no, I should get it out.
Fist no.
Look out!
Wow, that was the chemical rounds. Come on. Alright, it doesn't want to hide behind anything.
Good to go.
Karis. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop doing that.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Blue, always the blue. It'll help every time. If you choose anything else, it won't give you as good an outcome.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Up. Okay. Do we have time? I don't have heavy armor yet. So let's see if that helps. No. Okay, so or not. Assault rifle banshee looks pretty good. Nope. All right.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Go, go, go! Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
That's smart.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here, said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker.
I love the way
ever.
he stands up there.
Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
We have to save her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
Okay, see, this is where my character gets really upset with him. Rex. He should not have killed that guy. He had surrendered. We could take him to the authorities.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
We got a couple minutes. And I always forget to come back here and get the stuff, so... The music is really great. Right in the crotch.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
We never see any other aliens like these aliens, I don't think. So it's possible that these are the last two of their species. Oh, I got a little bit overheated there. There we go. Wow, that's some good
Just set me
physics.
up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Are you okay, Tally?
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
I'm a friend.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
She can help us.
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Tell me about your pilgrimage.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Something of value?
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Go ahead.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Do they?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
What's the conduit?
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
No.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Sounds familiar, though.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
way too familiar.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
No, she's right.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They need to know.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
No, what about your quest?
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
You could be useful, Tali.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Right, so I'm gonna go with Dagaris and Tali now. Whoop. Wrong button. Ah, wrong button again. Oh, for pity's sake. Okay, so... Tali. I don't think I picked up anything. Liberator, no. Tali, I think, uses pistols as well, but we don't have any better one for her. The Kessler is good enough anyway. I've leveled up, so like I say, I'm going to pile some more into my powers, so... Oh, I can't do lift yet, so I'm gonna put more in that. And barrier. And then Garrus. Sniper rifle all the way. And also some more armor. Tally. We'll do electronics. And damping. And then decryption as well. And I'm going to put a couple into pistols just in the meantime. Okay, so that's it for now. Let me turn my shepherd around. So we've picked up Garrus, we've done the thing with Fist. We probably need to go and pick up the other side quests that are still around. There aren't very many of them. I might go out into the galaxy, but first we need to go to the Citadel Tower, of course. His hair is disturbingly shiny, like metallic shiny almost. Anyway. Always nice to restart this game. And I will see you later. Enjoy.